starting the test drive in the Z06. Might have to yell quite a bit over this very, very loud and very close engine here. I really like just how the car drives in general, but you know, it can be quite a bit, specifically in the Z mode. But you know, you put it into tour mode, you put it in the weather mode, and it's pretty doable. It's very, you know, it's still relatively stiff, but much more quiet. You start putting in the sport mode, track mode, Z mode, all of that, and it gets loud. But you get the best of both worlds here. If you have the money to buy something like this, it does have quite a bit of, I guess, depth to it. So if you want a sports car, you have that. If you want a track monster, you have that. And then if you want a, you know, a touring car, you still have that as well. Now the tires are relatively loud on this pavement. This is a sports car, it's not an SUV. You're very low to the ground here. So you're gonna hear and feel everything, which is, I feel like, what you want out of a car like this. And that's why a lot of people buy the Corvettes. They like just how they sit, how they drive. Still relatively comfortable, but fast, just very fast. Now this new infotainment system, it's good. I like the older screen better. I mean, all of GM's Android screens, I'm just not feeling them because I don't like Android. I'm an iPhone person, but that's really all that I have to say about it. I'm not really complaining, except, again, I'm just an iPhone person. I prefer iPhone. I prefer the older Q systems from Cadillac, the older radio screen. So again, that's just my personal preference. But overall, pretty easy to drive. You're just out here cruising around. See, I got one hand on the steering wheel, I'm just chilling. So that's another good thing about this car. If you wanted to daily drive it, you could. Now, how long those trips would be, it depends on your back. Put it into the sport mode because that's about all I'll need, and we're gonna give it a little pull here. Trying to get out of this bad terrain here. Here we go. She's quick. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of trouble there driving through that snow, but that's why traction control is imperative. Now, I want to give another big thanks to Auto Collection of Murfreesboro and Auto Pro Nashville for allowing me to review this Z06 today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that second link down below for a new one, or third link down below for a pre-owned one, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever new vehicle or pre-owned vehicle you might be interested in. Now, I've driven a 23 Z06 and I was actually able to really put my foot down. It was warmer outside. The terrain was better in terms of the paved road. And then you didn't have snow and ice still kind of melting there. So that just felt insane. But still, with how these cars are made, very easy to keep control of. The car lets you know when it starts losing traction, things of that nature. And you know, I kind of wanted to show that off because another thing about these is people get so afraid of them because of the power. But today's technology, it's not like driving a, you know, a 60 Chevelle or something like that, where if you hit anything, a bump or whatever, you can lose control of the car. These cars are very, very ready for you to drive them to their breaking point for the most part. And a lot of the times these systems are so good, when you have issues, so cars run into trees or whatever, people either take their traction control off or they don't trust their traction control enough to do what it's supposed to do. That's why I always tell people, you know, with modern cars today, with traction control, stability control, the worst thing you can do is panic. The car is going to take care of you. Oh, that exhaust is something. I could run this thing all day. The sound you get, just the pulls are fantastic, and you're really feeling this car pull as you're giving it throttle. It's incredible. But I mean, a really good car in general as well. I mean, the driving dynamics are really good. You go from tour to sport, you can kind of feel that change. The shifts, you know, not a lot of hesitation there. It's just an overall fun, fast car. And I feel like these will hold better long-term than a Ferrari or Lamborghini in terms of just maintenance, in terms of overall reliability, because there's really not that much into it. It's not a lot of crazy stuff, but it's still, the Z06 feels like a 458 in a sense. Just naturally aspirated awesomeness. And then you go up to the ZR1 and, you know, I don't know if I'll I don't know if I'll ever be able to drive one of those, at least in the near future, but I might get lucky. But again, a great car, fun car, fast car, and you know, it does most of the talking. So all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Corvette Z06 1LZ.